people. The many reasons that can look into to make sure that they have done noble action, because they were honored and respected, and they can be invited to the State House to dine with the president, because they have been recognized because of the things that they have done sacrificially. They have done it with a lot of sacrifice, and therefore they are called heroes of the present time. So I want to tell us also, we can endeavor to be heroes. When you are in your own place where you do the work, where you stay as a member of a family, in this church, you should have that kind of way that we can look at you and say, wow, this is the man who has vigorously supports the church, and then he also is prepared to defend the church. He is against the enemy of the church. Amen. And all the detractors of the church. I heard you speaking about the bill that was there, for bill number 44 of the year 2024, that was brought by a senator from somewhere there. I don't know, it's Busia, Mungatana. And saying, okay, he was doing his homework to make sure that he makes the church toe to the way that he wanted. But believe me, if you have not heard, we have vigorously and seriously defended and opposed that bill. And we said we are not only going to go to the press, we are going to hand over our petition to His Excellency the President and all the authority that are supposed to hear that voice. So therefore, the church is an institution that is found by God. And it has been always many times in the history, there has been many things that are happening that wanted to bring down the church, but the church has always risen with a lot of strength. Those kind of things are good, even those bills to be there. There are cartridges of making the church to work with a lot of vigor and to move with a lot of enthusiasm, to make sure it does not sleep and enjoy the comfort zone where it is now seeing that things are okay. So you should not be worried about this. We are there. We have stored, we have written, we have spoken publicly, we have aired our views and our opinion, and we have made our point heard. So therefore, we want to also to defend the church. And we cannot call ourselves heroes. It's upon that's when those who defended the church at that time, we shall call them heroes. Amen. So in our families, we need a people who can be called the patriots, who are ready to work vigorously to support their family, and even prepared to defend their family against any outside attack, and they are also able to defend their family from any detractor that can come and spoil the programs and the development of the family, can stand with the church, and they can be patriots who believe in their church and they believe in the faith that they believe in, and they cannot be detracted, they cannot be delayed from what they believe is true. Am I communicating? Praise the name of the Lord. That's why I'm saying now, we are called upon to be heroes. Are people in your family, the way you lead the family, the way you relate with your wife, the way you relate with your children, other people will admire with a lot of respect to see what is the secret of your success in your family. They are coming to see and to seek wisdom from you, because the way you have done it is great, is admirable, it is recommendable. The kind of whatever professions that you have, people will come and get counsel from you, and therefore, amen. Because after Moses, it is Joshua who was to lead the children of Israel to the promised land. And they needed a person of a high caliber, of a great respect, a man who has a noble character. And therefore God called upon Joshua in the book of Joshua chapter 1 and those verse from number 5. If you read that chapter, it's telling you that God called on Joshua and told him, Joshua, look here. My servant Moses has died. And it's you who is going to lead this nation to the promised land. And therefore what is required of you is that be courageous. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Be courageous. Be strong. Even when things are not easy, because you don't expect any time in the history of human being everything to be easy at all time.